Okay, when measuring angles, we need to be really, really careful that we're measuring it the right way. So first I'm going to show you this with my online protractor, and then I'll give you a look how you guys will be doing it with the one that you have. And again, you could do it on your iPad. I'm not against it if you can work it out, but drawing them similar to the same size as the ones that you're going to have on the slide here and doing it on paper will become much easier. Okay, so if I move this across for the moment and I draw an angle. Now, first of all, we're going to make sure that I try to do them as neat as I possibly can. And in this case, I certainly haven't got this one straight to help me a lot here, because when I come over, this vertex here right in the middle needs to go on the end here, the middle of the protractor to the vertex from there. Now, when I've done that, they don't match up. However, you can adjust and turn your protractor. You just need to move it around to adjust it to the line if they're not 100% on it. But if you can, it'll be much easier if you have it already in position. Okay. Now, you can see that I've moved these here, and it's a bit interesting. This says 180 over here. And now I've got two measurements. I've got one that says 32.4 degrees and one that says 327.6. It's really important to understand that I am still getting a measurement on my online one for the distance that I move between my two arms, okay? But I always want to find that zero, especially on the one you've got, because it doesn't calculate it for you. And that's why we're going to show you again in a minute. So if I draw another one over here, this time now, straight line first, and I'm going to try and be as straight as I can. This time when I bring my protractor over, get the center of the protractor lined up. I want to bring my arms back to where they need to be. And yep, I'm on zero, and I'm at the 0 point over here as well. I can now start to come up to that straight point by bringing my protractor around, or my finger around for your case on the protractor that we have at school, until it's on the mark. And then you're going to have to read to see what your measurement is. And as you can see here, I've got between the two arms, I've got 40.1 degree here. I'm not too picky about, don't try and be like 40.1, round it just to what it looks like. So 40 degrees for that one there. So let's have a look at what you guys will be doing. You guys have got a different sort of protractor here. I'm going to take that one away for the moment. If you've ruled your angles this way, that's okay. Now, I can't move this one on here, but if we actually, you think about the red one here for the moment, you need to make sure you put this the vertex right with the center of the protractor. So grab your protractor and bring it up over here, put it right in the center. And in this case, you're going to be measuring on the outside of the protractor here from 0 around, okay? So from the outside, that's why this example is just here. On the other case, on my black one, you need to move the protractor to the center here. And in this case, we can use the 0, and we're going to use the inside to measure how far the angle actually is between the two arms. So make sure you identify which way you have ruled up your angles. It doesn't matter, whichever one works best for you, but you need to move the protractor to make sure it's set up. In particular, the first thing you need to do is make sure you've got one arm straight and lined up. So if that means this green line here, I want this one to be set up right to the point of the vertex. They need to match up. Or I've got my blue line here. I need this one to match up. And then you can go about using your finger to guide around until you find how big the angle actually is in its degrees. Okay, take your time, draw it straight, use a ruler. Okay, and then once you've making sure that you go through and remembering to estimate first and then measure. Estimate, measure. In your book, tell me which one it was. This is 1A, Mr. B. This is 2B, Mr. B, and so on. If you've got any questions, ask on Google Classroom.